between death or the young. But then our three people knew what must be done to end the oppression of three became one. Forged by war, the Evan heart rose and drove the Akaviri back to the sea. When the
Alright, alright, alright. Let's continue this. We have sound. And now we have a picture. Alright, so before sauna I would like to play a little bit forward this Elder Scrolls Online. Gold Road expansion. It's pretty interesting. So now we have a horde of Daedric artifacts and we don't know what we are going to do with it. It's resting on the table here. I don't know how Sharp as Knight, why he's on the other side of the table, but yeah. So we need to take this and use it somehow. For today's after sauna games, I think we are going to play something interesting, something retro. Let's see what happens after that. So there's like a place we need to go. Fort Daedric.
That's Fort Daedric, an old watchtower to the northwest of Skingrad. I'll meet you there, friend.
Okay, let's get going. Pretty huge house. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of torn between huge houses in Elder Scrolls because unless the occupant is Altmer, you wouldn't need to have like a huge buildings, and yet way too much space here. World of Warcraft had an issue that everything looked like ridiculously huge, and it's easy to happen when you are doing 3D modeling. You might upscale from point of view you are looking from the above any 3D model, so you might upscale those things a bit too much. So that's a common mistake, but Elder Scrolls Online has been like pretty okay with the sizing of things, but recently there has been like a pretty large things. Like yeah, this could be a lot smaller. Of course it's a Imperial, so I don't know. Meant to be this huge. Anyway, we need to go to the Outlaws Refuge.
The King of Vashabar.
So I would like to offload some things. Have I been here before, by the way? I don't think I have been in this town's Outlaws Refuge. Widow's Lament. Okay.
I know some wood elves. They're furious with that would-be king of theirs. Furious. Nantharian wore out his welcome in Vashabar. Now, what do you need?
Tablecloth.
I deal with sheep.
Okay. So this is alien ruin of some kind. Okay. Interesting place. It always nice to see what kind of outlaw refugees there. Developers need to like come up with new ideas in every location. So now, let's meet Paragon. I think we could actually get this one quest done before sauna.
Let's just do what we came here for, and
So that's like a considered interior, so game automatically dismounted me. Okay, so we are here again.
I told you the fort's seen better days. Let's look around a little. That poor beast has been corrupted by Wildburn. But what's it doing here?
Nothing
Look,
much.
there's a passage behind that rubble.
I think it's just being dead. it's not doing anything. Anyway, yeah, let's check this place. Okay, another wild burn seed. I wonder why the cultists won't protect these better.
A Wildburn seed. That's one seed. Another seed. Destroy it, friend.
The wild bird is but a tool, my prince. A way to awaken the alien magic sleeping beneath this land.
Yes. The well of Miskaken. I remember it now.
Miskaken was the ancient realm of my ancestors, my prince. But the well lies hidden.
I can open the way for you. The wellspring of power awaits in a starry vault deep beneath the city. Come, I will show you.
Miskaken? That's where we'll find King Nantharian. Well, that takes care of 2 more seeds. Let's talk outside.
Okay, so Ithelia has been giving advice to the king. I was in a impression that she hadn't like any contact with the cultists.
Any adventurer who delves into Ayleid ruins knows the name Miskarkand. It was a great Ayleid city, but it's been lost for ages. If Nantharion is truly descended from its ancient rulers, that would explain the Recollection's fascination with Ayleids. I'm not sure that helps us. There are Ayleid ruins scattered all over Westweald. Any one of them could be Miskarkand, and it's not like I can look it up in any books. And that memory confirms it. We were wrong about the Wildburn seeds. We thought Nantharion unleashed the Wildburn to expand Dawnwood. It does that, of course, but the memory suggested another purpose. They want to wake up Ayleid magic and restore that ancient realm, and apparently restore Ithelia in the process.
Miskargand was in Oblivion as well.
Of course. If Ithelia uses her powers to reveal Miskarkand to Nantharion, the location should appear on the skein. Open it up and see if the map has changed, friend.
Okay, it's here. It was in Elder Scrolls 4
According
Oblivion.
to the skein, Nantharion's back in Vashabar. I noticed the Ayleid ruins around Vashabar, but I never imagined it was built above ancient Miskarkand. Clearly, Nantharion planned to harness the Well of Miskarkand from the beginning, but he needed Ithelia's help to reach it.
And it is between Skingard and Quatch. Quatch was the place which was destroyed in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Laramil could explain it better, but I'll try. As I understand it, Ayleid wells are supposed to collect magicka. They harness starlight, the pure power of Aetherius. Miskarkand was the capital city of a powerful kingdom. Its well must be huge. I don't know. Refound the Ayleid Empire? Restore Ithelia to her ancient might? They could do anything they can imagine. The fate of Westweald might depend on us stopping them from using the well. We need to get to Vashabar, friend. Time isn't on our side, friend. The Skein of Secrets indicates that King Nantharion, and likely Ithelia too, are already in Vashabar. If we don't stop them now, we might not get another chance. Not much, I'm afraid. Miskarkand is mentioned in several historical accounts of the Ayleid Empire. It was one of the more powerful city-states in the western part of the Empire. But until now, no one had any idea where it stood. The city survived Alessia's rebellion and acknowledged her as Empress after the White Gold Tower fell. Miskarkand remained strong enough to deter the Alessian Order in the decades after her death. The Order could not overcome its defenses. It's said the people of the city just slipped away in small bands, seeking the safety of Valenwood. Eventually, no one was left but the last king, Moramath.
Hello, hello.
All that's little more than legend and speculation. No one really knows for sure.
All right.
Time isn't on our...
Vashabar. So where next? Okay, it's here. Okay, let's ride. What's in here? That looks Sanguine's shrine. Okay. Daedric Prince of Partying. Roses and swirling libation drink. Let's test this much later. Sanguine is the one you drink with in Skyrim, and it leads to pretty funny party, funny quest.
Ready for exciting, fulfilling work? Join the Old Merry Dominion.
That's the guy. What, this guy again?
Come join a righteous cause, my friend. The Old Merry That's all right. We all make mistakes sometimes.
Alright. Oh, let's go and find Paragon here. So this is the place we were helping one young couple and met with the king.
Over here, friend. This legionary says this doorway just opened, and Tribune Alea's somewhere inside.
And of course.
We watched the false king enter the ruins, but he sent his warriors against us. The Tribune drove them back and went in after him.
Well, she has bad habit of jumping into portals.
The skein was right. Ithelia used her power here. There was no doorway into these ruins before this one suddenly appeared. According to this legionary, Tribune Alea witnessed the whole thing and went charging in after them.
She has pretty straightforward way to deal with things.
Sounds like something she'd do. We'd better head in and find her before she tries to take on who knows how many Shardborn and Recollection warriors. But if this is Miss Karkand, that won't be all we'll have to deal with. Take Abolisher. An Ayleid ruin of a city as powerful as Miskarkand will have dangerous traps, maybe powerful undead. I have a feeling we're going to need that blade before we're done here. Go on, I'm right behind you.
Okay, so this village is placed just on top of the Miskarkand. Miskarkand didn't have a Bosmer village in Elder Scrolls 4. Below. Okay, so it's on the other side. Okay. Go ahead, Paragon. Here Paragon goes. They were bitter-faced goblins and undead in the Elder Scrolls 4 in this place, so... That's like a 500 years in the future or something.
Fools! It's just like the legend said. We're definitely in the right place. All right.
Okay.
You need to find a way to close that portal.
Oh, Alea is here. Do we have a scamps? No. Is it? There's few. Legionnaires. Abolisher. But that's our Argonian. Okay. I wonder how what the charges her relics. Okay. Damage the portal, get them more energy and try again, okay.
use Abolisher to close Miramor portals. Tribune Alea, you're safe.
Safe? We were pinned between a Daedra-spewing portal and a blocked passage before you came along.
Okay, lots of dead Daedra.
Glad you found us, comrade. I was meeting with Greenspeaker Derelith when Nantharian walked into the village like he still owned the place. Marched straight to these ruins. He had a strange cloaked woman with him. I think that was Ithelia. I was thinking I was performing my duty as an Imperial Tribune. And I wasn't alone. I had legionaries with me. We fought our way through an army of recollection until we reached this dead end and got trapped by that portal. How did you find me? That doesn't sound good. Shard Marshal Vargas is here too. I was hot on their heels, but they stepped through a portal at this blocked passage. I couldn't follow.
And now we can't follow because I
find
destroyed
another way
the
to reach
portal.
the deeper halls. Abolisher. We saw Vargas use it to open portals, and we just watched you use it to seal portals as well. All right. Cut us a path through this collapsed passage, comrade. We'll catch up to those bastards yet.
Okay.
More Shardborn and recollection ahead.
Okay, let's charge the sword.
Another portal. Slay those Daedra and charge Abolisher.
Should have been.
Abolisher is charged. Strike the portal. Now, strike the portal with Abolisher. Good work, comrade. Hang on to that blade in case we run into another portal.
Nothing interesting here. So we just need to break the portals here and figure out what the Daedra is going to do next. Apparently Ithelia is scheming something now that she has her powers and memories, which we helped her to get. One of the biggest dungeons in Oblivion as well. I think so.
Go on forever. We need to keep searching. Plenty of recollection.
truth about Greenback and the awful truth of Greenback. Yeah. Night Mother's truth. Not too much variety with the books.
Didn't we see something like that in Hoperoot? Use the Echenir.
Guard the door. They must go reach the well.
The memory of a great battle? Who are Ithelia's forces fighting? Up there! It's Shard Marshal Vargas.
Warriors of Miramor, stand fast against Mora's minions. If this memory interests you so much, allow me to send you there.
Escape the memory. Oh no. I think this has happened before. Oh no. Fractured remnant.
There you are. You just vanished. That memory showed Shardborn fighting other Daedra. Ithelia was defending something in this place. That was strange. Vargas appeared and threw you into that memory with a wave of her hand. I'm glad you found your way out, comrade. I chased Vargas, but she escaped me again. Let's keep going.
Continue this futile struggle, Ithelia. Every fate before us is. You cannot win.
But you do not see everything, Mora. In the many paths, all things are possible. I will write my own fate.
Go, my prince. You must escape. Ithelia. Wait.
Is this where Ithelia lost her ancient battle? Her minions remained to guard the passage behind her. Interesting. Was that the moment Hermaeus Mora finally crushed Ithelia's defenders? Is that what caused Miss Karkan to fall? The memory showed Ithelia's servants guarding the passage to the north. Let's see where it leads, comrade.
Interesting. darkened hole.
Their very presence has awakened the well.
Then draw power from the well, my prince. You will be restored, and I will create a wild burn that transforms the Weald.
Reward the mortal if it pleases you, my prince. But greater victory awaits us.
I need to stop Nantharian.
Theragon! Damn, he's charging ahead without us.
Friends, the gate closed behind me. Hurry, use Abolisher. Nantharian is just ahead.
Theragon, wait for us! Damn it!
There he goes.
Nantharian, stop! A wild burn unleashed with the power from that well will destroy Westweald!
Ah, okay.
I have suffered your interference long enough, outsider.
That's tall for a Bosmer.
Enough! Forces of Miramore, aid me!
Give him a fight.
Ah, okay. We need to destroy the portal first.
Better run next time.
I will take back this land for my people!
That portal game mechanic is a new one.
Forces of Miramore,
Daedra,
protect
keep
me!
going through. Get ready to use Abolisher.
That looks like it's from Destiny or something. Some other game. Fractured. Remnant.
Who's best captain is?
Apparently my friends if they kill something, I get points for that. Charging up the Abolisher.
I am the heir of the aliens and the beloved of Ithelia. I will not be. My prince, help me!
Okay. We want burn Lurcher.
This cannot be my friend. About to dry now.
Witness its true power! Ithelia, Unweaver, Mistress of the Many Paths, let your glory be restored! Remember your true self and free us from the chains of fate!
I am whole. Come, Vargas. It is time to go home. With the loom, I will restore all that was lost.
Well, damn. Sorry.
We stopped one thread. But did you see? Ithelia changed.
Let's talk about this back in Skingrad, friends.
I may never get used to fighting Daedra and magic users, but at least we put an end to Nantharian and his plot to destroy Westweald. That should finish the recollection. Now, is it too much to hope that Ithelia will take her power and just go away?
Yes, that's too much to ask.
We stopped Nantharian and prevented a massive wild burn that would have destroyed the rest of Westweald. But Ithelia and Shard Marshal Vargas got away. Let's go back to my townhouse and figure out where we stand.
So the cultists and Ithelia had pretty different ideas how to proceed. So I wonder what's her game. That was pretty large for a Bosmer. That guy.
We stopped Nantharian and prevented a massive wild burn. Vashabar deserves a chance. Not everything Nantharian built turned to evil. Somewhere he lost his way, as did my friend Greenspeaker Sorelin and others who fell in with the recollection. I need to go to Vashabar and tell them what happened. Apparently so. He considered himself the heir to that empire and planned to destroy Westweald to rebuild it. Some things are just better left buried, and seeing Ithelia restored was terrifying. I wonder what she plans to do with all that power.
I may never get used to fighting Daedra and magic users, but at least we put an end to Nantharian and his plot to destroy Westweald. That should finish the recollection. Now, is it too much to hope that Ithelia will take her power and just go away? Nantharian is dead. Hoperoot is destroyed. The recollection has no leaders and no friends. Some diehards might linger for a time, but they won't pose a significant threat to Westweald. No, I'm more worried about Shard Marshal Vargas and her prince. I have no idea. Maybe they'll never give Westweald another thought now that Ithelia has her power. But she wants vengeance for what was done to her. That might lead to very bad things. I don't think we've seen the last of them.
Okay, so this was like a C or D part of the game. Like in songs, you can divide them to several parts. So now things change because Ithelia is restored to her power, and we have already like played one expansion of this story revolving around Ithelia coming back. So I don't think we can put the cat back in the box. So that's going to be really interesting. Although very current way to deal with things, like well, many writers are enamored with the idea that games are actually multiverses with different kind of realities. So everything what each of the player is doing, it's actually canon, because everyone has their own sandbox or reality in the multiverse. And it was already like hinted back in the old writings of the Morrowind Vivek's 35 lessons that world is actually a multiverse, but it wasn't. There weren't like a clear examples of it until now. So are these expansions expanding the Elder Scrolls lore? Kind of and kind of not. I mean, we know that the Cyrodiil used to be a jungle, but in Oblivion it wasn't a jungle. So what happened? Well, this is one way to actually explain what happened. Or the plane melt. You could actually go and read about Infernal City and Lord of Souls from Keys books, the official Elder Scrolls books. There's like things you can interpret that they are actually pointing back to this game and plane melt, but yeah, depends how you are going to look those things. Yeah, because thing like a official canon, if it's like a multiverse where different ideas exist at the same time, then official canon has no real meaning. One way to look at it is the.
Guard, Sir Klauser. This new act requires.
Okay, he's still practicing.
Remain calm, Lady Sawera. Perhaps that's enough fire for now.
Yeah, animals do not like fire. So in the 40k, the official line from the Black Library has been like that there's no real canon. All of these are just stories. They are not written in stone. So that's one way to look at it. And previously all of these Elder Scrolls have been like just stories. Books you read in this game, they are just stories. Might not be true, might be true. But the idea that this is canonically a multiverse, that's going to change some things, and also take the maybe eyes off the fact that there should be like some definite truth about Elder Scrolls universe and stuff like that. Live universe and everything like that. You could actually do the Magic's Guild quest right now. Scholarly Motor Ruins.
Good. You must be our backup. A nod came through.
Magnus, watch over you. Nalia? We'll keep watch out here.
Right. Lead the way, traveler. The door just down the hall here.
So she's a Knight of the Lamp. So knighthood that actually serving the Mage's Guild. Here's a Mage's Guild symbol on her chest.
Thank you for coming. The guild will make this worth your time, rest assured. Head through the door over there. I'll be right behind you.
Any chance I could get you to cast a few investigation spells while you're in there? Maybe learn something about this place. Never mind. Nalia's giving me a look. Just do what she says and watch her back. Got it?
You're the one Nalia's been waiting for. You're not what I expected, but perhaps that's just what she needs.
Mind your step. This place is a bit of a mess thanks to that portal. Now that we have a moment, allow me to introduce myself. Nalia, Votary Knight in the Order of the Lamp. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Adept. Enard briefed you on our situation? That's exactly right. I'm quite proficient with portals, you see. This was my first time patrolling here in Sunamir, filling in for a friend. I sensed a portal through the wall back there, and when we broke through... well... I mean, I tried. There used to be a lot more wall back there. The portal didn't like me trying to go through one bit. Raw magical energy came bursting out. I'm just lucky I wasn't scraped up too bad. This portal is old magic, keyed to require 2 people to enter at the same time. I think. That's where you come in. I'll see if I can stabilize it, then we go through together. Do you have any questions before we head in? Fair enough. I'll answer what I can. I'm good with portal magic. Really good. But I'm self-taught. I can't really put it into words like one of the adepts might. I've made and examined a lot of portals. This one is odd. Unique. A door with 2 keyholes waiting since the First Era. It's the strangest thing. I'm certain it's somewhere in a Daedric realm, but it's... shrouded, somehow. Protected. And it wasn't always there. It's like a bubble of our world suspended by a thread in that realm. The thread being this portal. Each knight takes a solemn vow to protect the Mage's Guild, its members, and its goals. When we're available, we also go in first to deal with situations like this, trying to assess the unknown before letting the adepts get their hands dirty. There aren't many votaries in the Order right now, part of why I joined up. I tried the adept's life before that. Being a lamp knight suits me better, even if I still get called on for my portal magic just as much as before. If we were still on patrol, I'd be perfectly comfortable with Laren and Julian at my side, but we have no idea what's beyond that portal. One of the nice parts of being in a guild is you can call in backup. That's you. Sunamir? We're in Somerset, deep under the Mage's Guild in Sunhold. There's a few ways inside, so the guild has us patrol every so often, just to make sure no cultists or tome thieves got in.
Okay, so we are now in Sunhold, Somerset.
It's not, really. The place was donated to the guild sometime around its founding. The oldest books found here were from the early middle of the First Era. Shame they weren't kept in better condition. A lot of these books have been lost to time. Here we go. It's happening again! At last reawakened some latent magic in here. Look around while I get this thing under control. Watch out!
And all this books that would location to meditate. I just need a little more time.
Broken record.
An illusion? It seems distorted. to know I was right about the portal. Let's figure out where we are and find the source of all this unstable magic.
Scholarium ruins, okay. Throws that Ronak.
This architecture is elven. We must still be near Somerset. Meant to protect what?
It reminds me of a bit of Stalker.
Do you feel that surge of magic? We're getting close.
Animated Archmage. Okay, he won't fall down. Definitely old elven architecture.
What do you need?
Whatever is causing this, I think it's in the next room. Come on! Voice of Magnus. Where are we? What is this place? This place is incredible. We'll have to explore when we're not in mortal danger. All this unstable magic seems to be flowing from those doors to the altar. Ah, see? You took the words right out of my mouth. Close the doors if you can. I'll see what I can do to stabilize the focusing crystal on the altar. I'll handle things here. Shut those doors.
Minories. Dragon, eagle, and Nedge, and hippogriffin. Eindrick.
Me out.
Okay.
It's been too long since someone basked in my presence.
I didn't. Well, I thought that Nedge would sound a bit different, but drove the dragon.
2 moons ascend this star-parked night. One a lamp and one a light.
Okay.
Hello?
Griffon,
Oh no.
not the eagle.
Someone there?
Okay. Interesting. Unmarked door.
Adventurer, I need you up here now.
Magical doors were left unclosed or something. Okay.
That wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
Meddlers, thieves, what have you done to my altar?
Crow.
We were just trying to calm things down. Who in oblivion are you?
This is a fine way to wake after centuries of restless slumber. Did she send you? You're not at all what I was promised. It wasn't enough to break in, you had to smash the altar too. You may call me the Crow. This is the Scalarium and... I see now. She didn't send you. If she had, your knight wouldn't have smashed the altar's focusing crystal. I suppose, if you meant true harm, you could have done much worse. We'll need a new crystal to act as a focus for the altar. Procure one and... pin feathers. I suppose it's the only way. We'll have to try. This altar focuses power to shape the very heart of magic itself. If we're going to get things under control, I'll need to talk you through the rite of scribing. But first things first, there should be an old focus or two in the East Wing. Hurry! The East Wing should still have a replacement crystal boxed up somewhere. Don't let the Scalarium's defenses stand in your way. Hurry now. We'll have all the time in the world to talk after the magic here is quelled. If the altar isn't stabilized, our conversation options will be very limited, because we will be dead.
I'll hang back. That blast took a lot out of me. A talking crow? This just gets weirder and weirder. I suppose you'd better do what she says.
Well, that sounds like a normal mage's guild for you. Okay.
If you were just going to do that, why pick it up in the first place?
Second era of scribing. This is from the first era. The whole place. Shall it?
Good.
Tormas mentioned.
Place it in the empty locus. If we are to quell this magic, we must focus it into a new creation. Place your hands on the altar. This is the scribing altar. Make this grimoire your own.
Okay, so we can actually craft more magic here. World's soul magic.
The skill is scribed. The magic of the Scalarium is calmed.
Nice.
Well done. Let's talk about what comes next.
So it's soul magic and it goes here. So this first magic spell. So you can basically do a magic spells in this expansion. Then this is the place.
The altar is quiet, and for the first time in centuries, scribing has returned to Tamriel. It's clear Ulfsil did not send you, but I believe she would be quite proud of you just the same. Archmage Ulfsild the Evergreen? Warrior Witch of Kyne's Aegis? Clever woman of the Druidoc? The Pale's priestess of Juno. She created the Scalarium and perfected the art of scribing. Like a ray of sunlight from Magnus himself. Yes, scribing is an art developed by Archmage Ulfsild in collaboration with powerful beings. Spirits, if you like. They are called the Luminaries of Magic. And you, adventurer, are going to seek them out. To inherit Ulfsild's legacy. To make your mark on spellcraft itself. The Luminaries wait beyond these beautiful sealed doors. If you're willing, I will guide you on the path of scribing. I will take you under my wing. There is a world of magic beyond your mortal ken, adventurer. With the Luminaries at your side, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. Speak to your knight. Consider my offer. There is much to be done, but it will be good to flex my feathers again. Like a flock moving across the sky, scribing twists and turns in the wind. It was an art form, a discipline, and a life's work. And as she got to know the Luminaries, it became a collaboration with her very best friends. Ulfsild saw the world differently. She could literally see magic, watch as it spiraled in ribbons across the world. As she grew up and formally learned to cast spells, it gave her a perspective on magecraft no one else had. Yes. She hoped that with proper technique and a sufficiently powerful focus, anyone could develop the same relationship with magic she had. She spent the work of lifetimes pursuing that dream, and never quite saw her work bear fruit. Most spells and skills are time-honored traditions. Reliable, consistent, but they lack artistry, require nothing from the caster beyond a basic understanding of how magicka flows. I described scribing as an art because it requires artistry. Yes, that's a good way to look at it. Grimoires are spells and skills built from the ground up with artistry. No one would claim they're the most efficient, most reliable workings, but they're far more flexible than the average magecraft. Ha! You've got it! You can paint a picture with many different brushes, many different colors, can you not? Scribing allows a talented hand to do the same with magic, crafting a spell or skill in just the artistic fashion you want. Ulfsild's innate gift to see magicka brought with it a lifetime of lived experiences not easily transferred to others. So she developed the art of shaping magic via ink, parchment, and quill. What was missing was raw mystical strength. In so many ways, scribing hinges upon the borrowed power of the Luminaries, channeled through the altar. With their power flowing to the focus at the heart of the Scalarium, a mage is able to do incredible, ineffable acts of creation. And I have questions for you. It's been so long since I've spoken to someone like this. They are beings of pure magic.
Beings of pure magic.
Utterly unique. like beams of light emanating from
So,
the face of Magnus
first
himself.
spirits, basically.
Each has chosen a shape that suits their personality, following goals and interests entirely of their own choosing. Ask each luminary what they are, where they came from, or how they came to be, and they'll each give you a different answer. My suggestion is that you meet them, learn all you can, and decide the answer to that question for yourself. As they themselves once taught Ulfsild. Yes, the luminaries understand magic in a way mortals never could. Their power, freely given, will allow you access to arcane mysteries others could only dream of. We are beneath an island called Ithelia. In ages past, Ithelia was a sanctuary for magic, founded by Ulfsild's husband, Archmagus Shalador. I am caretaker to this space, Ulfsild's familiar, set to watch over it when the island was lost.
Okay, so this is a familiar, and it's pretty smart, because it's like a Grand Wizard's familiar.
Is that so? What curious timing. Did the Archmagus think to mention the Scalarium or its treasures? No, I am not surprised. When Shalador's foolish pact lost him the island, Ulfsild's precious work was taken as well.
This happened in that was a Mage's Guild side quest in a base game.
We are. But don't get your feathers in a ruffle. The Scalarium was shielded from mages, princes, and powers long ago. Time has not been kind to Ulfsild's library, but those protective wards still stand strong. Has all record of her accomplishments been lost? Not a footnote remains of her life and deeds?
Pretty much.
Her discovery of the luminaries began long before she met and wed Archmage Shalador, though their collaboration would encompass the work of a lifetime. I'm surprised to hear that. They were very much in love when last I saw them. They knew they would not see the end together, but they had made peace with that idea long ago. Shalador was one of the greatest mages to walk the face of Nirn. He planned to live until the Aedra themselves wrested him from this world. But Ulfsild didn't want to live forever. She wanted to leave behind a legacy. Now, thanks to you, she will.
I've been a knight in the Order for years, Traveler, and I've never heard of anything like this. A lost art of shaping magic, an ancient library, and these luminaries. This is incredible. Hopefully you'll learn exactly what a luminary is while you're at it. I'm lucky you were here, Traveler. My magic is so specialized. With that altar, who knows what else you'll learn to do? What sort of spells and skills you'll create? Well, I need to report in. Tell the head of my order what's happened and get guidance from the Archmagister. If you're asking my advice, why not stay here? Talk more with the Crow and see if you can start to walk this path she mentioned. A patrol to last a lifetime. I brought you in to help with an unstable portal, and look at everything we've done. Explored an ancient library, met a talking crow, and apparently revived an ancient form of magic. Can't wait to see what happens next.
That's magic skill for you. Soultrap Orchid Purple.
I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to the head of my order. This will be a long and entertaining conversation. In the meantime, you have a feathered scholar to speak with. You passed some of my trusted associates when we entered Sunamir. I want them tasked to investigate and catalog what we find. In the meantime, you're our resident expert on scribing. You need to learn everything you can. You couldn't be more right. What are the luminaries? How do they relate to this lost art of scribing? We have more questions than answers. Luckily, we also have you. I'm a touch nervous to bring this to the Votary Commander and Archmage Galarian. This is going to come as quite a surprise. And those two hate surprises. I'll be fine. Probably. Of course. We really jumped into the boggy end of the swamp together, didn't we? Answering a few questions is the least I can do for the world's foremost expert on scribing. Oh, me? Not much to tell, really. I grew up in a guild family. My mother was an adept, and my father was a researcher back in Eldenroot. I started off sort of following in the family business, but most magic just kind of eludes me. Yeah, Swords always made more sense to me than spells. Portals and I get along great, something about how they come together. Like a good riddle. But most magic and I just don't get along. Much to my father's chagrin. Each knight takes a solemn vow to protect. There aren't many votaries in the Order right now. My plan is to bring in Ernard, who opened the portal for you, as well as Laren and Julian. You passed them back in Sunamir. Ah, and Chronicler Ferandil. He'll be invaluable here and can keep the other three in line. Votary Laren and I have gotten each other out of more scrapes than I can count. Julian is sour as a plum, but she's one of the smartest people I know. And Ernard doesn't look like much, but he cuts through guild politics like a spell-forged blade. Ferandil is... well, he's not much fun at parties. But put him in front of a stack of moldy old tomes and he'll have them organized, catalogued, and analyzed faster than you can say Eye of Magnus 3 times fast.
Okay. So, magical soul. I wonder how broken this is, because if I recall correctly, the spellmaking Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, that wasn't really... It was there, but it wasn't that useful, maybe in some situations. But in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, you could actually make more stuff with the spell writing, but yeah, it had clear rules. Although in Oblivion the potions were totally broken, and they were still in Skyrim, I think. So interesting that you can actually do your own spells. I wonder the balance-wise. So let's take the...
I'm glad you've chosen to stay, Interloper. The path to master scribing is not an easy one, but its rewards are innumerable. Appears to be leaving. Did I ruffle her feathers with my cause? A guild of mages? Fascinating, but a topic for another conversation. Let's stay focused. Ulfsild prepared for the day that someone would follow in her footsteps. She left behind resources, notes, and information for her eventual inheritor. What I want is immaterial. The luminaries will dictate your future as a scriber of grimoires, an editor of spells. That said, I am Ulfsild's familiar. I can guide your early steps, get you flying in the right direction. Where you perch is up to you. Ulfsild left a number of echoes, instructional illusions, scattered throughout the library. Their aim is to guide you through the process of contacting the luminaries, making allies of them once again. There's one just behind you. See for yourself. The echo at the base of the altar is just one of many. Fly back to me when you have followed Ulfsild's instructions.
If you are seeing this, the Kroll has set you on the path to learn the art of scribing. A world of magic awaits you. I've left behind another sort of guide, the True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing. The lens and the fables are signposts to seek the luminaries, and they will teach you far more than I ever could. If you are seeing this, the Kroll... I've left behind another sort of guide. I made this lens so you might see the world as I do. The very warp and weft of magic laid out before me. A look through the lens will allow you to see impressions left behind by the luminaries. Follow these signposts, and you will find their domains.
I wonder if this is like those portals and stuff what you can find in autopilot basis of these game's areas.
I made this lens so a look through the lens will allow you. I saw signs of this ancient magic from an early age. Certain fables seem to sing with the same magic. Only when I was grown did I revisit them. That was how
Intrigue is the first target. So you basically unlock the ability to make spells.
Good. You found the lens. It will be your most important tool in tracing a path to the luminaries. Merely holding the lens will attune you to the flow of magic. You will begin to see focal points, impressions left behind by these mystical beings. It's quite simple. Stand in one and peer through the lens. Hidden magics in many forms will be revealed to you. Doors, glyphs, even secrets layered within tomes. But here, enough talk. Let's begin. Gather your feathers about you. Nearby you will see a focal point and the Fable of the Indric. Read the book, then step into the focal point. Peer through the lens, and you'll see the tome in an all-new light. Ulfsild's secrets are all around us. You need only know where to look. Read the Fable of the Indric, then use the lens and re-examine the tome. You'll see what I mean. Ulfsild created the True Sight lens as she developed the art of scribing. From a young age, she could see magic in a way few others could. This intuitive understanding of magic was what led her to the luminaries, and inspired scribing itself. From a very young age, Archmage Ulfsild found she could see the current of magic as it flowed across Nirn. Faintly at times, more strongly in others. A rare and precious gift, one granted by Magnus himself, no doubt.
So there has been like a question that because there's no like a reveal magic spell like in the Dungeons and Dragons have, can people see the effects of spells like in a computer game? Well, this implies that yeah, well, some can actually see. Probably game characters can see magic, but others
Seeing and
won't.
understanding are two different things, Interloper. The lens was a tool, a high branch to give her a bird's eye view of impressions left behind by the luminaries.
The tome is here. A hunter traveled through the green waters of the break of dawn, seeking where the quarry. Come across a lady. Creature hoofs and feathers. What do you chase me? Asked the creature. I sought the worthy quarry. Asked the hunter.
Now enter the focal point and peer through the lens. You will see what was unseen in the fable.
Greenwater Code, Dawnbreak, Auridon. Okay. Mundus Stone. This must be in Rick Moongrace at the ruins of Ondil. Puralnim in East Coast. Ancient well of power there. Okay. So we definitely got like a clues. So this is actually sending me away to the land, overland to find those places where we can lock more powers to scribe.
Excellent. Ulfsild's annotations will tell you where you need to go.
Okay. Lighthouse.
You've seen the hidden annotations then. You should be able to follow those annotations in sequence.
In sequence.
Leading you from location to location. Just like the hunter in the fable, you seek the Indrik now. Let Ulfsild be your guide. As this is your first time, I will accompany you into the field. Not everything you need to know is on the page. I will teach you how to break the luminary wards and retrieve key fragments to enter the Indrik's domain. I'll meet you at the Lady's Standing Stone in Oradon. How nice it'll be to really stretch my wings again.
Okay. So let's head to the Oradon. I think we have a time to do this. Guild portal hub. Skingrad. Oradon. Yes, please. So this is one of those starting areas, or first area after the Kenartis Roost, which is like a startup place for the Altmeri Dominion, Newbie Island, basically. But the Altmeri Dominion questline started in Oradon, so. Greenwater Cove. I know it helps if you have played the whole area with this character, which I haven't. So this is the starter areas. Main game. Shrine. Let's open the map. So Greenwater Cove is it's here.
Three times be blessed.
Well, at least some reason to go back to these old places. I think there's it's over there. The lady. Mundustone. somewhere around this area. It's a mining town. Not really. I think there were some way to climb, unless I use the boost with the Yang water water power.
That'll teach them not to grow us.
That's the lover. I was thinking this place, but it might be the same place.
I was just following orders.
I think that was the one of the side quests. Slover is here, but it's not what I had in mind. Stone of the Lady. No, it's not a... It's Mundus Stone, not the lady. Just some Mundus Stone. Wait. The lady is here. Met Crow in Oridon. Okay, so... That explains. So we teleport back here.
Here we are, where the fabled chase began. Ah, what a flight! I almost didn't want to land. But, to business. The luminaries are beings of great power. Each has a domain they have shaped to their choosing. Each domain has a door, and each door, of course, has a key. As I said in the library, let the fable be your guide. We are here at the Lady, the first annotated location in the fable. Just as you did back at the Scholarium, peer through the true sight lens within a focal point. Magic wards left behind by the Indrik. A trio of these wards hide a fragment of his key. Once revealed, these wards can be dispelled from a distance. Clear them all, and the key fragment will be revealed. Don't worry, I'll help you find it. If the luminaries share one trait, it's a love of a challenge overcome. Yes, you'll need to gather 3 key fragments to open the Indrik's door. Let's begin. And remember, if you lose your sight, there will always be more focal points at hand. Peer through the lens, reveal the wards, and claim the key fragment. This may seem a small step, but an incredible path waits before you. The lens shows us the way Wolfseld saw it. Shades of how the luminaries see it. Now, find the wards. Find 2 more wards to reveal the fragment. Your vision has faded once more. Find another focal point. Peer through the lens and break the wards to find the key fragment. Revealed.
Fragment of the intrigue key. Okay, so
well done.
So this is like travel around and look for clues, and it's a bit timed goal as well. Talk to the crow.
You've taken to this well. Your early steps to master scribing. But from here I must take my leave. Return to the Scalarium. Ulfsild, I believe, wanted her inheritor to walk this path alone. Just as you did here, use the fable to find your way. Dispel the wards, and with key in hand, you should be able to open the door. And meet the luminary Indrik face to face. He will likely ask you to prove yourself worthy of his power. I have a good feeling about you, interloper. Altar breaker. I have faith you can do it. Magnus guide you on your journey, and I'll see you back at the Scalarium. Just remember, you can always reference the fable of the Indrik from your bag. Ulfsild's annotations will guide you on your journey. Find the wards, obtain the fragments, and soon you shall meet your first luminary of magic.
Okay, that's okay, no more helps. Guides. So Ondil was second. I kind of should know where it is, but okay, so we can actually see it. Yeah, Theme Park MMO. Always highlight the next quest objective, and the people will be totally lost when it's bugging or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose this is good reuse of the old dungeons, but yeah, this feels so gradual improvements of the Overland, while I could use like they could use a graphical update, and some of them are nice, but some of them were like a pretty hastily done, or it felt like that way.
Excellent. The wards are nearby. Seek the key fragment. Walk the path.
there's a third one. Ah, it's over there. And apparently there's other players doing the same thing. I'll just take this while you fight. Peli-Rami. This was the place we found at one point, but I don't think there were like one quest bringing us to the this area here. I think you were searching one lady's son or something. I suppose this is good use of area, but fact is that there weren't like a huge amount of unused space. Some, but not that much in these basic game areas. Okay, how do we... Is that
Gather your feathers about you. The last fragment is within those ruins. it was solo instance. I suppose that was like a part of the old main plot of the base game. Reveal the Indrix door, which is okay. It's there. I was thinking it might be there, but it's over there. Flown true. The luminary Indrix door is close. Find the path to the top and take the next step on your journey.
Oh, okay, it's a door. Okay, that's a trick.
It has been many long years since a mortal entered my domain. And now here you are, following in Ulfsild's footsteps. Welcome to my domain, adventurer, bearer of my fable. I sense the power of the Scalarium within you. Your ink-stained hands have touched the altar's magic. I sensed too when Ulfsild's essence faded from this realm. After all these years, do you hope to be her inheritor? I sense potential. You hunger for power, much as Ulfsild did when she sought me out all those years ago. I will ask you the same question I asked her. Do you deserve this power? The power to edit grimoires, to rewrite magic?
Yes, absolutely.
What confidence. You believe you have the wisdom to use my power.
Well, I'm playing Dark Elf,
to
so...
maim or mend, to blast with flame,
1000%
or freeze with ice.
confident.
We shall see. First, my door must open once again. Place the fable you carry with you upon the dais. A story is never just a story. It has the power to change from within and without. The fable of the Indrik acts as a symbolic connection, a commitment from me to you. Place the book and open the path. It's good to taste the ink of the Scalarium upon the air again. Power can mean many things. Its meaning may change with each new day, each turn of the season. Ulfsild learned this hard lesson when the Scalarium slipped away. If I am to teach you as I taught her, I must learn what power means to you. A scroll nearby details a series of challenges, expressions of power, both subtle and not. Choose two to complete, that I might know what power means to you. You do not know me yet, but I am no taskmaster. Power expressed against one's will is no power at all. Attempt only the challenges that appeal to you. When you are done, return, and we will take your next step together. Rest easy. I would not set you to task without cause. There is method to my mindset.
Killings of the Anchor, while Daedric creation fall from skies, curse when present on Auridon. So destroy sky anchors. Challenge of teamwork. Face of other champions, so this is battlegrounds. Challenge of strength, while beings of superior strength the details of Auridon slay them. Challenge of cleansing, unlimiting rise and solid the purified land of Auridon. Use your strength to send the dead back to the dead domain. So kill zombies, basically. Complete challenges. Not that. So it's a scholarium here. Okay, so this well, this is not a small thing to do, but it's doable. So you can go down and destroy everything from here. So this is basically a reason to go back into the. Okay, and now we came from the Indrix door. Okay, so this is the scribing. So basically, lots of side questing, but then again, you can make your own spells. Then skills. Well, these are skills basically. I haven't really used the second set here, but yeah, why not? This might be a welcoming feature to this game, but you need to like travel around a lot to get more new abilities. Okay, learn new things every day. Anyway, in the I'm going to end the broadcast now. Going to sauna. After sauna, we are going to play some retro games, and I'm going to show you a game that's not often shown. Let's see. Do we have add that on the list? No, we don't. Ah, it's here. It's not Phantom Fury. It's actually Duke Nukem Forever Returns, 2001 beta version of the Duke Nukem Forever, which is totally different than what was actually published in 2010. So we are going to test this. Let's see if we can get this sucker to work. So that's after sauna games. So see you.